Okay, just doing a quick little recording of the new Brett Cycle page because I've just uploaded the New Year's retreat. It's the first one I'm uploading, so I've noticed a few things on there. I just wanted to run through with you guys to see if we could get adapted. So firstly, I was just wondering about the layout and if it's possible to change the order of various different items in it. For example, I think having the overview, what's included, highlights about the centre, then the plan, I would have the information about Lydiana a little bit further up, because probably before the plan, to say this is still part of the intro of who is your coach for the weekend. Also, I like on the fixes page how on the plan you've got the images which have come up, which on the Break the Cycle one they don't. It looks like here it's almost wanted to come up because it's created a space, but it hasn't shared the images also, so I was wondering whether that was a bug or whether that was how it was supposed to be. I also wanted to inquire about this section because it, in my mind, looks a little bit messy how it's covered over the image, and I've noticed on the fixes one again, it has a nice box around it which just makes the text a lot easier to read, and I imagine when it's on mobile as well it will also be a lot clearer, and whether that was the design or whether this is whether there's a bug that's stopping the white box from surrounding it, and if it's possible to get that white box surrounding it if it's not a bug and it just isn't there. The other thing was I quite like this here, but I thought that one thing that worked well on the fixes one is that whilst you have the plan, that kind of stuff here showing some images, then you have the gallery, which means that you it's necessary to go through all the different images and see all these beautiful pictures, and as you say, like, a picture tells 1,000 words, so it's really these images which are going to draw people in and make them want to come on the trip, and you need to go through all of them in order to get to the bottom to see once again the highlights of what's included, and then the cost breakdown of each different place plus the extras, whereas on here you don't need to go and see, like, the gallery you can just ignore because it doesn't take you anywhere. So I think that would be good to have that moved up around here just underneath the plan, similar to the fixers website. I'm okay with these bits not saying the information as you do have on your one, because I'm aware that when you click through it says that. However, I've also noticed that when you click through, the boxes here are quite bunched up, like some of the text isn't displayed completely, neither is the amount of money, so it's all a little bit bunched here. The shared accommodation one seems to be well spaced, but the rest of them are a little bit bunched up and difficult to read. Yes. Also with the extras, like on the bike hire, there is an option to put an image in there, which I have done, and that hasn't shown up on any of the pages. On the Break the Cycle it doesn't come up on the first page, or on the fixes it doesn't come up here either, and I've clicked through a few times just to see if it comes up at any point, and it doesn't seem to, which would be useful to have at some point along the sort of the journey. Wrong page. Yeah, I think that's it for now, but I just wanted to go through those bits with you. I liked as well how the what's included bit is here at the beginning, but on the fixers one you have it right at the beginning, but then you also have it at the end as a reminder when people are literally about to buy. So I was wondering essentially whether it's possible to change elements of these around the order